That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Grand Theater. The very core of the sweet dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall... Because our shared goals give equal weight to the beliefs we strive for. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himeko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our... However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
Under the banner of the Order, you have defied all things in the cosmos.
Never falter!
Is that all?
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
Allow me to purge the root. Time to cleanse the filth.
Again.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
May the foul stench hit. Commencing support.
Free will or what's on the still waters of oblivion.
Allow me to yeah.
name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Hope you're prepared.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Again?
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
This ends here. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Free will, or was it from the still waters of oblivion?
Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind. We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Hope you're prepared.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Yeah. Commencing support. Get it together.
Still waters of oblivion.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful springs of harmony are at my disposal. The supreme tuner, harmonious choir, Dominicus! Lost souls, come and meet me.
The embodiment of the harmony. So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
Now noisy.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
May the foul stench to be of your body and mind.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Again?
Why is it receptive as you are? Answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge into one?
It too shall fall.
Disorderly noise. All things are part of the melody.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Hope you're prepared.
Disorderly noise.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Sink into a dream.
Is that that all?
Another journey begins.
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
This ends here.
Disorderly noise!
Free will, or was it fate on the still waters?
Disorderly noise! Aim together! Disorderly noise!
Is that all?
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The time has come. Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Dan Heng?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Wake up. Hey, wake up! Huh? Are you alright? It does? Looks like your mind's still in one piece. If you're able to... it's a long story. Simply put, Dan Heng used the Jade Abacus, and then we returned to reality. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the general.
Not going to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Hey, where are you going?
Seems the older I get. Seek, and you will find. Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead.
What's
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed though the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was all spud. Luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf.
Oh, so that's what...
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious...
Of course not.
Why would you think that? I've never harbored.
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Dan Heng first. Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
You're awake. Well, fork me.
Don't worry. She's been up and about for a while.
Allow me to introduce him to during our pursuit of a certain person. Which is why we saw...
No need for thanks. You're the Galaxy Rangers principal.
Wait, hold on a sec. This is the first time I'm hearing about this certain person.
Who was it again? Don't... No, that ain't it.
What?
Heck. Forget about it.
Yes. When the dust settles, everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himiko.
You're right. Look, they're with the...
That's all right. In these times of conflict for the sake of utmost safety. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all. And the family.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good.
You flatter me. But ultimately, it's been all down to the Express. Well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero. If it isn't the
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There's not. What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard.
It's a long story. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. Thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the harmonious
He used that tuning on us too. Does that mean
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have.
Speaking of the Oak family head,
It's complicated, but the IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to Cosmic. The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion.
Everyone really has their own agenda.
then what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny. Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult.
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe,
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is. Besides, if there can be reliable observers.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations.
Not to worry.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express.
thank you.
Great. Although I'm not too sure of the reason. The negotiation will commence. It's at the hotel lobby. Everyone please follow.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh,
It's been a while. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lawfu. The presence of everyone.
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations.
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Sure. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed in light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional.
Now that's something.
To be honest, it does nothing to benefit the IPC. But it is extreme.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. The floor is yours for the final point.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire every time. Within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is, alas, they are nothing but projections of my thought system to me. Desired. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the simulated.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and...
Agreed. It's hard to imagine members of the Genius Society. Never mind.
no wonder everyone insisted that she be there.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. Looks like Penacony's future is decided.
Peace is our greatest wish.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's mind.
If that's the case, it appears that we...
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure.
Nothing.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? Let's go. Our time...
Penacony's journey ends here. I guess it was pretty fruitful.
The navigation meeting is about to start.
When did the express...
Ahem. Looks like
There's a meeting to decide our next stop?
Hold your horses, cowboy.
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill, as you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger.
Whoa, the express is going to be much livelier.
Understood, Miss March.
Don't.
All right. Now that Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about what they had to go through was regrettable. But I reckon they all fulfilled their... Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka. A planet composed entirely of what? The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron. The third choice is Edo Star, a planet nestled within a vast The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia.
Ooh, so...
Next up, everyone will select the destination. Black Swan has arranged to meet a morning actor there.
That type of performance isn't...
I'm really interested to check out this troupe's performance.
March is right. Though the fact that the
3 votes for the glass, but looks like we have a winner. Next stop, then this navigation meeting is adjourned. When it's time to make the jump, Pop...
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Oh, how about it? Oh, such a... So, how about you hand that... Oh? I just stumbled upon it. Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time? This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist. But this is not its... Light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solid... It can etch your memories in their most vivid form. And all the world is born from the power of mind and soul. And that life, seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impact. Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that and that memory will be as... Precisely. But the reason is simple. In this great... Patience, turn around and take a look at your friends. I'm looking for an opportune time. How about one fine night? I will
Hi! The express is about to make the jump!
It looks like... that's right. Life is akin to a winding... In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era. All for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions. Countless shooting stars streak the sky to... You're feeling It's time to tell you a little bit. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived. But don't panic. The truth. Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories. There's a major flaw in the story. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo, and accidental. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth, and the 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the 2. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that finally the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious with the This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. The major flaw, which contradicts all. Are you suggesting that the sleeping and shapeless never bestow? That's a very astute guess. But I'll discard that incorrect answer for it. Sparkle. Yes, Sparkle. The most enigmatic. By the way, she left me a message. Is that a clue? Well, although the fake death, I'll go ahead and eliminate that. It is true that Gallagher, this is not the fatal flaw in your adventure. Little Misha. He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the trail. Well, Misha is a rather special memory zone meme, and he was granted power. A life born in the memory zone could never manifest in reality. The answer is simple. He is the one fatal flaw that are still trapped in. Wake up, sleepyhead. Break.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before, this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for the...
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan?
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stella. I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. And that included a lot of memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time...
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream. Except, if it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we...
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect...
This is also why you felt a sense of... Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. However,
For mortals, even if they possess the... That's why there was a flaw in your dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonic. Failure doesn't mean weakness. We still have a chance, though.
All right, please come with me.
These people are... They're the one... of old blades. Who accept Anna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick. However, there are still other things we can do.
Here we are.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will. And it's this tough lady who led us here with her...
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never...
Are we going to lock it up in a cage?
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on.
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it...
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even... birds belong to the sky.
The illusion was so impossibly blissful, and this is our final hope. Anna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir. Namely, everyone's shared wishes. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. We must make everyone in Penacony want to wake.
Now comes the tricky part. How? Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where she was completely unguarded, guiding her to uncover the truth. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination...
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some...
You're welcome.
This is the first step of our plan. with the assistance from the Garden of...
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, Asdana is a galaxy known for at this very moment.
So, you mean...
However, those...
Looks like the Jade App kiss...
No. Keep your wants alive. Just leave it to us,
You can get...
Do you know?
It's the relic
Exactly. Because countless meet the shooting stars of the wave states.
Once the dreamscape's true, that's their path of happiness.
Your plans.
I agree with you, Black, that to inspire them.
So,
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the suite.
That's a relief.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and...
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. I have faith in you. However, there's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream, and we mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous... Are you ready? Very well. Now. If I remember correctly, the unwavering determination of the Hunt followers. You see? The shadows on the sea.
But...
I know.
So, why did this...
Because mortals who walk the paths are like, and for some, sin-thirsters. They emerge from the nihility they have journeyed with.
Oh, so this that...
Yes. This is my duty as the Watcher of the Acheron. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the nihility.
But if this is...
I don't know. Someone would stand at his grave.
Even if...
Some tasks have to be done. Please extend. I'll carry your wish.
Will I?
Yes. Because it was you who told me about the Express and Penacony.
Yeah, but I knew, Mikhail.
Take my hand. You'll embark on a long... That's the color.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping. Let's bid our final farewells here.
always distinguish between reality and imagination.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever consumed.
Anna's dream is too cruel.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter.
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps, leave this place, return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream. As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path. The answer is, when they are in desperate situations, like a drowning individual in the deep sea, when one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair, the fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them in this way. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality. A realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve. Living, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably, I would ask, would you still embark? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because if the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death, fervently, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now come to think that you exist in the night, such a task is on.
Nevertheless, Even if it's a meaningless task.
Even if the few...
It may not belong to me, but it definitely...
In that case, please. Perhaps my existence, what I believe, and this universe.
For me, some things are such is memory. I remember that marks the start of my journey. That's my name. Raiden. Ozen Mori. May. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Another journey begins. Still waters for mercy.
May the foul stench just be of your body and mine.
Disorderly noise. Not order. How can the weak be righteous? Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Allow me to purge the root of the pearl. Time to cleanse the filth. Get it together.
Not order. How can the weak be righteous? Disorderly noise! Noise is fading!
May the foul stench just be of your body and mine.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Wake up! Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
Sink into a dream.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Allow me to purge the root of the... Yeah!
Disorderly noise!
Listen up!
This ends here.
I'll take the lead.
Noise!
Wake up!
Another journey begins. Still waters for mercy.
Hope you're prepared.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
Disorderly noise! Oh, me!
Again?
Listen up! Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
If you have any objection, feel free to make your case.
Destined for oblivion.
Allow me to purge the root. Yeah. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Disorderly noise!
Wake up!
Enjoy eternal peace.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
7,336 notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens!
Listen up!
Uphold the truth, and you will.
Is that all?
Wake up! Let's play our own. Let the show begin.
Disorderly noise!
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Disorderly noise!
The dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
Time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
With this perfect melody I command, recreate paradise anew!
Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony.
I'll take the lead.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Robin, is that you singing?
Brother, you have heard their cry. This is not the paradise.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why.
And that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Let's play our. Let the show begin.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
That's half the work. Still waters.
Disorderly noise!
Listen up!
Disorderly noise!
Destined for oblivion.
Disorderly noise!
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it.
Wisdom comes.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
This ends here.
Noise. The noise is fading.
In the the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Sink into a dream. How noisy. All things are part of the melody. Eternal prayer.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Be of your body and mind.
Disorderly noise.
Destined for oblivion.
Let's play our own. Let the show begin. Wake up!
Hope you're prepared. Have a noble soul! Don't be shackled by the past!
Disorderly noise. If we had never experienced solitude, how could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has come. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, truth.
I'll take the lead.
May I honor
I weep for the departed. And it shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
I command you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It was not you who created all things. It was humanity that created you. Your divine being will become the foundation of our paradise.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Witness the will of the weak! Let's play our. Let the show begin.
By this solemn desire for order.
Stop it! I want to achieve the permanency promised. The order is not the only choice. Your happiness, staying up lie in defying the nihilists.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
I'll take the lead. Wake up!
I swear on truth.
Still waters of oblivion.
I swear on calendar.
Yeah.
I swear on words.
This ends here.
I swear on values.
Keep up with me. Listen up. Let's play our. Let the show begin.
I swear on rules. I swear on meaning.
Free will,
The
or was it
truth.
quick?
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Destined for oblivion.
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday We will wake up from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for long separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe. It was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of "All for the Amber Lord" grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think...
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird,
It's the Dormant Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. As for the question you asked... But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present, even after the stars perish. Their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years in our paradise. I believe there will be a star like that.
No, not just one star. We should have 2 stars.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal, then. This...
Yeah, you bet.
pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me? Or kick me out of the 10 stone?
What?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going...
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about an actual bet here? But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line.
Interesting. But I'm on my way to Penacony. Once
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally?
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be...
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet.
Screw Wubba Boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest now, or I won't think twice about putting a bullet in your fudging head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt. Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from you. You're not dreaming. We're in the Reverie Hotel. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my... They've already left. Leaving this kind... The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. The family's official statement was like, The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified... Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. After all this craziness... It's a mass the Iris family sent... Oh, okay. Well, can we go? Yeah, let's go!
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectation?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. But just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you.
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind. No problem, Miss Samuel. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here.
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young. Oh, by the way, Blade wanted you to be more careful. He didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1.
And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka. She never... That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference.
About this, Director, I've asked around. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's atmosphere here.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it, this influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious
Got it.
Hard work pays off.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Shouldn't. Numby, catch! Oh, looks delicious, huh? Oh, I should have taken a bite first.
So many buttons. Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are
For your safety, please.
For my safety?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prank. According to those involved, he said something. Luckily, no one believed him.
What will happen if you...
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one thing in common. They're terrified of death. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
Ooh, free stuff.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC. Don't you dare embarrass me.
work pays off.
Greetings, madame. What can
Hello. Could you tell me more about the
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment. The Radiant Felspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious...
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself. No wonder this ship is so lavishly...
Indeed. Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over...
Reverberation? Such a formal way of... I apologize.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had... Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to... So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the...
Well, that would meet the family's needs, and also thank you for explaining matters to me. Hello? The Talent Motivation Department? Again? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management and all of the project. I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have...
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get...
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true...
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits.
That's true, and it works in our favor.
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries...
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa, as long as the influence of harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires, well, it's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Eventually...
Hi, this is Toka speaking. 여보세요? Hi. Ha,知道了. Sure thing.
Watch yourselves in front of the IPC.
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Felt. Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
Stream 4.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of it.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the strategic investment. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead.
the future of Penacony, if I'm not...
Precisely. Those few words... Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you up?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Oh.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to if you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the Dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You used the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take...
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the Land of the Dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were But thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe...
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for... And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we...
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move, please.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of it. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the...
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting... Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC...
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion...
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream. There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in... she went to negotiate with the family.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour...
The mastermind...
That's what we're about to witness on the...
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard this, while quite different from the truth. This appears to be the out...
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, here's a toast. With... What are you talking? It's good to see you all again. When will the Astral Express...
We'll stay a bit longer.
So, this is our final meeting then? Music? Let's see. To the Nameless, resting in peace. Ready to mix your drink? Before we start, would you like to talk to... All right. I think I have an idea. Drowning sweetness. One of the most However, with the right ratios, not a bad choice. Let's start. Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, blend all your memories and emotions together, well, here's to the Nameless rest. The spirit of freedom will spread. We're not accepted by the outside. One day, cheers. Oh, are you leaving? I've mixed more of this last special drink for you.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll...
If you happen to run into Gallagher. Then, I guess you won't. Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. Whether it's the Astral Express or Panic, and embark towards Artem.
Old Oti is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about...
They agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchange.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a diff. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains...
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is...
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along. That's why I'm willing to stake my topaz stone to cover for you.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even...
Looks like...
No need. I'll go it alone.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar. Greetings, Miss Robin.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony, how about you?
I'm actually on my way to meet him, right?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family.
Where do you think the future...
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth. Just like the Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding, there are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to...
See you later, Miss G.
Not exactly eye-catching. Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue.
Figured out something.
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds...
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market.
Interesting. Now good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their... The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive the family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn Alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mute. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and I understand your concern. And I have a...
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges by then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And
and then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join. Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the...
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, the entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future, of course, all cooperation is based on the path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again. Watch yourselves.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled.
They will soon realize the situation. When the last question was asked, Old OT...
When should we schedule the formal negotiations?
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let...
But Miss Jade...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able...
Of course. There won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond...
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic...
You want to open a Bon and Jade exchange?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just luck. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little, like right now, for example. It's just about time I find...
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Felt's a pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not. Is that... her? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
By the way, there's Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the nameless. Please help me with the necessary arrangement.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there any...
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange. Radiant Felt. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything.
Everything you have.
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not...
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal...
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I... Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Got it.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
Hey, excuse me. I was here first.
Enough talk. This will be our final game. I'm betting.
Oh, a big talker, huh? This can't be!
It's true! Lady Bonajade has truly... Finally, my luck has turned for the better.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
What happened to Penacony?
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
prepared a gift for you, Dorothy.
Whoa! What a beautiful... How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace.
So,
well... I will.
Really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along.
Wonderful. So, shall we go, Dorothy?
Yeah, let's...
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around. Seriously, they look like...
Is that her?
Yeah, you heard right. It's been hiding at the moment of soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. I've made a deal with the family. We'll leave the... How'd I find them? Well, 22 years. Yeah. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. But I'm not sure what you want me to see.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade exchange is genuine. That I had the... Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an end, and patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand? AR 26710, a remnant of Glamour.
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust... The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons would... As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence. But with the firmament front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the...
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10